Ciao a tutti, sono Bucerías Joel qui su YouTube. Benvenuti sul nostro canale e benvenuti al primo episodio di cosa farò quando andrò in pensione. Bienvenidos, everybody. Wow, what's going on here? What language am I speaking? Estoy parlando italiano. Anyways, this is a new episode. It's a new series of what I'm going to do when I retire in Mexico. Well, we're almost there. For those of you who are following the channel, you know that I have sold, hemos vendido BC Bucerías. We have sold BC Bucerías, so that's a first start. We're wrapping up one last construction project here, Vista Victoria. And if you're looking for a piece of paradise, we still got a couple units left. Working on a couple deals right now as we speak. We got a couple units left, looking to get everything sold within the next 2 months. Jillian and I are planning a little vacation at the end of April, and guess where we're going? Any hints? Well, I'll give you a hint at the beginning of the video. Vamos a Italia. Andiamo in Italia. Anyways, we are going to Italy. Once in the past, I taught myself Italian many years ago. I guess it was close to 24 years ago. And you know, I wouldn't say it was like super fluent, but fluent enough to travel around Italy and be able to communicate, be able to listen, to be able to understand, and be able to generally just get by and know what was going on around me. So one of the first things I'm going to do as I'm heading into retirement is I'm going to learn Italian. So I asked ChatGPT, I said, yo, Chat, can you help me out with an intensive 60-day program? Because I got 60 days to become fluent. Can I become fluent in Italiano? Posso parlare italiano en 60 días. Oggi is today. Días, sí. He olvidado esta palabra en italiano. But I think 60 is 60. And today is oggi, so what would be days? Anyways, these are the things I'm going to learn in 60 days. My Italian is not the best right now. It is not suficiente per parlare italiano. Io posso parlare un po' di italiano, but I am going to do my best to learn in 60 days. So I asked ChatGPT, what can I do? So week number 1 to 2, I gotta build a strong base. I'm gonna be using Pimsleur. I've used both the Pimsleur and the Michelle Thomas method in the past, and I have downloaded Pimsleur, and I have to do 2 lessons a day for 60 minutes total. And then on top of that, I got to do a grammar and structure focus. So that means 15 minutes using practice makes perfect, and basically Italian verb tenses. So go over Italian verb tenses. For example, parlare is to speak. Io parlo, I speak. So I'm going to basically study various verb tenses to get more familiar with them, because you can't just as for those of you studying Espanol, you can't just use the word hablar or the verb hablar and say yo hablar. You have to say yo hablo, or you can just drop the yo and just say hablo, tú hablas, usted hablamos. It's the same in Italian, so I have to study those verb tenses. Also suggests that active listening for 30 minutes. So an Italian podcast is Italian Pod 101, and also they're suggesting coffee break Italian. So I'm going to do that for 30 minutes. And then a speaking challenge where you narrate your day in Italian. So basically for 30 minutes, I'm going to narrate my day, the day that I had, and what I did, and I'm going to try to do that in Italian. And then 30 minutes of immersion on YouTube or watching Italian TV, and then a writing exercise, which I really think is important. I think a lot of people neglect the writing, but for me, I'm a real visual person. A lot of times when I'm studying a language, I see the words. So I think the writing, which is 15 minutes a day, is going to be very key for me. So if I add up the total that I've got here on my retirement, now when I'm almost retired, so I'm going to have this time now, right? So it is literally 60 minutes plus another 60 minutes, that's 2 hours, plus another 60 minutes. So that's 3 hours of study a day for, I guess it's going to be 8 weeks, okay? And I'm going to get through this. So I'm going to document my my process. Maybe I'll do it weekly, and we'll see if every week I can maybe narrate a little bit of my day in Italian. It says to do 30 minutes. I don't know if I can, you guys be able to hang on listening to my Italian for 30 minutes, but maybe what I could do is narrate 10 or 15 minutes of my Italian on YouTube, and we can see if I am actually making improvements. And here is the challenge, right? A lot of you are now here in Mexico, and in Italian, Mexico is Mexico. And you need to learn tu español. So you should be studying your Espanol, and one of the courses you can download is Pimsleur. You can also look at Michelle Thomas. So I say, take any one of those two. I prefer Michelle Thomas for Spanish. I'm using Pimsleur for Italian because the Pimsleur courses, I just like the way the software is set up, and you can get like a package that allows you to learn any language in their library. So I think over the course of my retirement, I'm going to continue to learn more languages. That's one of the things that I'm going to do when I retire. So here's the challenge. Why don't you join me on this language learning journey? I am going to create the same thing in ChatGPT. Well, I guess you're just going to do the same thing. So just do the same thing I'm doing, but you're going to do it in Spanish. And let's see how you progress. And you got to commit. So who's with me on this? Who's with me on this 60-day challenge of you becoming fluent in Espanol and me becoming fluent in Italian? You guys ready for this challenge? Are you up for it? Let's do it together. Vámonos, andiamo. Estamos listo. ¿Cómo se dice listo en italiano? Well, let me ask ChatGPT. ¿Cómo se dice listo? Oh. En italiano. ChatGPT, give us the, I guess I probably could have, pronto! Okay, sei pronto, estás listo. Another thing you say is if you're answering the phone, you say pronto, sei pronto, makes total sense. So, está listo, estás listo, estamos listo. Okay, vámonos. There goes my WhatsApp. Jillian would like a cafe. A cafe. Le vorrei un caffè. Le, she, vorrei, would like un caffè. Did I say that correctly for my Italian friends? Anyone speak Italian out there? I think that's how you say le is she, vorrei would like un caffè. Un cappuccino, un espresso. Oh, if it was two espressos, would it be due espresso? No, I think it's due espressi, because espresso is singular and espressi is due is singular and espressi is all right. Jillian would like a coffee. That was the message I'm getting. Le vorrei un caffè. I think that's how you say that in Italian. Any Italians out there, please correct me if I am wrong. Vorrei, okay, and now I'm going to say, I would like to make her, vorrei fare un caffè per lei. I would like to make a coffee for her. Vorrei fare un caffè per lei. I think I got that right. And again, I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna make my coffee for Jillian. You guys get cracking, lacking on your Espanol studies. I'm gonna put a link in the description to the ChatGPT course. And yeah, let's do this together. You guys ready? Listo? Vámonos. All right, everybody, thanks for joining me. On that note, nos vemos hasta luego and adios desde Bucerías aquí en Mexico. Oh, I gotta learn how to do that in Italian. Next video.
Amici, vieni con me, ci chiedo, impariamo l'italiano, è facile. Vedi, ogni mangio pizza, mangio pasta, extra un bicchiere di vino. Che bella festa qua in Galoggi. Un bicchiere di vino, che bella festa. L'iniesia sul caffè, espresso limoncello, piace berla fresca nel mio bicchiere. Il gelato che non li tirami su. Se te all'Italia non impari anche tu. Una passeggiata a Roma città, mungigliero, mozzarella con crocetta. Tu buongiorno, buonasera, buonanotte. I gereccio tutti parlano, che belle voci in tren si armata, pur caffè espresso.